Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to send WhatsApp messages on BigCommerce order using Pabbly Chatflow. So I'm an owner of an e-commerce store and I manage my store with the help of BigCommerce. Here what I want is that as soon as many of the customers, a new order is going to be created in my BigCommerce store, towards the customer who have created the order, I want to send a WhatsApp message confirming the order has been placed. Now I'm going to send the WhatsApp messages with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. Pabbly Chatflow is a newly launched product by Pabbly that helps us to create an efficient communication between us and our customers via WhatsApp messages. Now sending these WhatsApp messages manually after the new order is created is very time consuming. So what I've done is I've simply automated this entire process with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. And here in this automation, I'm going to build a connection between BigCommerce and Pabbly Chatflow with the help of it. So if you also want to learn about this amazing automation process step by step, for that let me take you to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to send WhatsApp messages on BigCommerce orders using Pabbly Chatflow. So as an owner of an e-commerce business, I run online store on BigCommerce, where I manage all my products, process customers' orders and handle inventory seamlessly. And I use Pabbly Chatflow to automate my WhatsApp messages, ensuring that customers receive instant updates on their order purchase. By integrating BigCommerce with Pabbly Chatflow, every time whenever by the customer a new order is going to be placed in my BigCommerce account, automatically with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, a WhatsApp message of confirmation is going to be forwarded to them. This automation improves communication, enhances customer satisfaction and saves valuable time. So what is Pabbly Chatflow? Pabbly Chatflow is a newly launched product by Pabbly that helps us to send WhatsApp messages easily and efficiently to our customers. It is a tool that helps businesses to send messages effortlessly. It allows us to create flows in our account automatically that can send updates like order confirmation, shipping alerts, payment reminders without any manual intervention. With Pabbly Chatflow, you can custom message sequences triggered by specific event, ensuring timely communication with our customers. And one of the key features of Pabbly Chatflow is Inbox, where you can manage all your customer conversations in one place, respond to queries, track message history for better engagement. Pabbly Chatflow supports personalized messaging, meaning you can include customers' name, order details and tracking links in your messages. And I'm going to use Pabbly Chatflow in order to send WhatsApp messages towards my customers. Okay? So now what we're going to do is, with the help of Pabbly Connect, we're going to build a connection between BigCommerce and Pabbly Chatflow. Okay? So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the all Pabbly apps in front of you, in which you can see all the products that Pabbly provides. You can see Pabbly Connect and Pabbly Chatflow are available on the all Pabbly apps page. You can access any products according to requirement from this page. As I require Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on this Access Now button. For having Pabbly Chatflow access, you have to click on the Access Now button under Pabbly Chatflow. As I want Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to click on this Access Now button right over here. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as Send WhatsApp Messages on BigCommerce Orders using Pabbly Chatflow. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. Okay. After that, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down. These are the folders, and I've created a folder in the name of WhatsApp Automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving the name to the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this Create button in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Send WhatsApp Messages on BigCommerce Orders using Pabbly Chatflow, and you can see that there are two windows in front of you. One over here says trigger, other says action. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two principles. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as BigCommerce. As with the help of BigCommerce, I'm managing my online store. I want that as soon as a product is going to be purchased by the customer using BigCommerce, automatically the trigger over here should capture the response of that. And that is why for my trigger application, I have selected it as BigCommerce. And for the trigger event over here, I'm going to select it as new order created. After selecting the trigger application and the event, now to connect BigCommerce to Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on this connect button right here. A window is going to appear in front of you on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection that you already have. After clicking on add new connection, it is asking for the client ID, access token and the store hash key. With the help of these details, we're going to build the connection between BigCommerce and Pabbly Connect. So from where are we going to have the client ID, access token and the store hash key? So firstly, for the store hash key over here, if I'm going to log into my BigCommerce account, in this URL right over here between the store slash and .mybigcommerce.com, this is the store hash key right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the store hash key from here and paste it right over here. Okay, so this is my store hash key. Now for the client ID and the access token, we need to generate the ID. For that, what we have to do is we have to click on this hyperlink advanced settings API accounts right over here. As you go to do that, you land towards the store level API keys account, and as you go to land on this page, click on this create API account button right over here as we're going to create a new API account in our BigCommerce account. Okay, over here it is asking for the token type. I'm going to select the latest token type. We need to give a name over here. So for the name, I'm going to give it as new account. So this is the name. Okay, this is the path over here. Now we have to give some auth scopes. Okay, so now to give some auth scopes, what we have to do is we have to go back to our account, and for giving the scopes, you have to give the scopes to content, customers, information settings, marketing, orders and products. Now related to all these scopes, we have to give the permission to have to modify it. Okay, for the content, both of the content thing I'm going to modify. For the customers, I'm going to modify customers, information setting, marketing, order. Over here, I'm going to upgrade the order transactions as well. I have to then modify the products as well. Okay, so as I've selected all the required scopes over here, I'm going to save the changes that I've done right here. As I'm going to click on save, the client ID, client secret and access token is then going to be generated. For the client ID, I'm going to copy this ID from here and paste it over here in this field, and for the access token, I'm going to copy this access token from here and paste it over here. Okay, after filling in the required details, I'm going to click on the save button right over here to build the connection. As I've done that, you can see BigCommerce has now been connected to Pabbly Connect. After building the connection, I'm going to click on the save and send test request button right here. As I've done that, it is saying waiting for response. So now to check whether BigCommerce is fully connected to Pabbly Connect or not, what we are going to do is we are now going to create a new order in our BigCommerce account. And as we're going to create a new order in our BigCommerce account, we're going to check whether if Pabbly Connect captures a response, this means the connection between BigCommerce and Pabbly Connect is successful. For that, I'm going to open my BigCommerce account. So this is my BigCommerce account, and this is the product that I've created for a mobile that I'm selling in my business. And now we're going to do the test purchase of this product right over here. For that, I'm going to click on this view on storefront button right over here. As I'm going to do that, this product is now available on the screen and we are going to purchase this product. For that, I'm going to click on this add to cart button right here. As I'm going to do that, over here, I'm going to click on this proceed to checkout button. Now it is asking for the customer's email. So with the email over here, I'm going to write it as newtest34@pabblytudes.com. This is the email. I'm going to click on this continue button. Now it is asking for customers others details. So I'm going to fill in the details. Firstly, for the first name over here, I'm going to write it as new. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as test34. For the company name over here, I don't have the company name, so I'm going to skip the part. For the phone number over here, I'm going to enter a dummy mobile number right here. After that, it is asking for the address. For the address over here, I'm going to write it as 11 New Street. Okay, it is asking for the apartment. I do not have the field, so I'm going to skip the part. For the city over here, I'm going to enter it as Indore. Country, I'm going to select as India. For the state over here, I'm going to select the state over here as Madhya Pradesh. For the postal code over here, I'm going to enter a dummy postal code. After filling in all the required details, over here I'm going to scroll down. For the shipping method over here, I'm going to select as free shipping, and then I'm going to click on this continue button. For the payment method, I'm going to select the test payment method over here. It is asking for the card details. So I'm going to enter the dummy card details right over here. So I've entered the dummy card details. Now I'm going to click on this place order button right here to place the order. As I've done that, it says thank you. As now it says thank you, this means the order has now been successfully generated. As now the order is generated, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down. And as you can see over here, the response of the order generator has been captured. But in the response, we didn't receive the order details. But what we have received the order ID right over here. Now with the help of this order ID, we are going to fetch the data of the order that we have placed. Now for that, we're going to set up our action step, and in which for the action application over here, I'm going to again select it as BigCommerce. And for the action event, as now we're going to fetch the data of the order by the ID. So I'm going to select as get order by ID. And then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which I'm going to select the existing connection as I've created the connection. But if you want, you can add a new connection. Then I'm going to click on this save button right here. It is asking for the order ID. Using this order ID, we're going to get the data of the order that is placed. Now for the data of this field, what we're going to do is we're going to map the data. What is mapping? Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. And how it works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, this was the previous step, that is BigCommerce new order created. As I'm going to click on it, this is the same response that was captured in our previous step. In this response, we have received the order ID, and I want to fetch the data of the details of this order ID right over here. So for the data of this field of the order ID, I'm going to select the data of the ID from my previous response. Now as I have selected the data from my previous response, what happens is the data is mapped. And as I have mapped the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data, okay? As now we have mapped the data of the order ID, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button right here. And as I'm going to do that using this ID, the response of the order details is captured, okay? This is the total, that was 10,000 rupees. You can see right over here. If I'm going to scroll down over here, the country is India, code is IN. You can see right over here, currency is INR. The first name is new, last name is test34. This is the address, that was 11 New Street. City is Indore, state is Madhya Pradesh. This is the postal code, country is India, that comes as IN. This is the phone number, this is the email, that is newtest34@pabblytudes.com with all the other details. As now we have received the response of the order, what we are going to do is towards this customer have placed the order in our BigCommerce account, we want to send a WhatsApp message. And how we're going to send the WhatsApp message? With the help of Pabbly Chatflow. Okay, using Pabbly Chatflow, I'm going to send the WhatsApp message. Now if you want to set up your Pabbly Chatflow account, you have to add your WhatsApp number over here, and using your WhatsApp Cloud API setup, you can set up your account right over here, okay? And if you want to learn how you can set up your own Pabbly Chatflow account, what you have to do is, for that you have to see this tutorial, that is Pabbly Chatflow, create WhatsApp Cloud API account and configure Pabbly Chatflow. If you're going to watch this tutorial over here, you can set up your own Pabbly Chatflow account over here, okay? So as you're going to set up the account, as I've already done that, now how can we send the WhatsApp messages using Pabbly Chatflow towards our customers? For that, we need to create a message template in our Pabbly Chatflow account, and using the message template, we can send WhatsApp messages towards our customers. And now, how can we create the message template? For that, from the left side of the panel, you can see an option given templates over here. Go to templates list section right over here. And if you want, you have to explore some templates that are already created. You can select the option explore templates as well. We are going to create a template from scratch. So as you're going to land towards the template section of your Pabbly Chatflow account, to create a template, you have to click on this add new template button right here. As you're going to do that, you will be landed towards the new template page over here. And over here, you can see it says add new template. Now, when you will be creating the template, you have to fill in all these fields right here, okay? Firstly, we need to select the category of the template. There are two categories provided, marketing and utility. I'm going to select the category over here as marketing, as this is my requirement right over here, okay? Now we have to give the template name. For the template name, firstly you have to write the template name in lowercase alphabets, and for the space you have to use the underscore unit right here, okay? For the template name, let's suppose I'm going to give it as test underscore. template. So this is a template name. This is a dummy template. I'm just showing you how you can create your own template. Okay, test_template. This is how you can write the template name. For the language, there are multiple language. In which language are you creating the template? I am creating it in English. So I'm going to select the language over here as English. Okay. Now you have to select the template type. You have 4 options: text, image, video, and document. You can select the template type according to your requirement. Mine is going to be simply text. So I'm going to select the template type over here as text. Okay. As you're going to select the text, over here it is asking for the template header, template format, and the template footer. Okay. You can enter the header. Let's suppose I'm going to enter the header as, okay, so this is the header that I have, welcome to you. Okay. Now for the template format over here, this is going to be the main body. And how to write the body, I have to follow the steps over here given in the help desk in order to enter the formatting. Okay. So now for the template format, let's suppose I'm going to write it as, so let's suppose this is the dummy template that I've created, hello. Now next to hello, I want my customer's name who have done the purchase of my product. So now in order to add the customer's name as it varies, different customers have different names. So what we can do is we can add a variable. For adding the variable, enter 2 curly brackets. As this is the first variable, I'm going to enter it as 1 and then close 2 curly brackets. Okay. So in this manner, the variable is going to be added. And as you're going to add the variable, for the field, for the value of this variable, you can see it says field 1. This is the first variable. You need to enter the sample value. So I'm going to write over here, so let's suppose name. Okay. So as I want the variable 1 to be the name, so I've named it as name. Okay. If you want, what you can do is you can add multiple variables according to a requirement right away. Let's suppose I've named the variable over here as 2, and this is the product name. So I'm going to give it as product name. Okay. So this is the second variable that is created. Okay. So this was the dummy template over here. If I'm going to scroll down for the footer, you can, let's suppose I'm going to write it as thank you over here. Okay. So this is the footer that I want. So now it is asking for the interactive actions. You have 3 options. I'm going to select as none. Now if you want to preview your template that you have created, you can see over here simply this is the preview of the template. This is the header that is welcome to you. This is the body. You can see right over here with the first variable as name, second variable as the product name, and over here this is the footer that was thank you. Okay. So this is the preview of the template. So this is the template, and if you have entered all the required details, after that you have to click on this submit button right here to save the template. I have already created a template. So this was just a test template that I was telling you how you can create your own template. I have already created my own message template, which I'm going to show you right now. So this is the message template that I've created, which I want to send towards my customers, that is order confirmation message. And I want to send the customer have done the purchase using BigCommerce a message using this template right over here that says hello. Next to hello, I've added the variable for my customer's name. It says thank you for your purchase. We have received your order successfully. It's been processed. You will hear from us shortly with further details. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to reach out. Thank you for choosing us. We look forward to serving you. Warm regards, team Pabbly. Okay. So this is the message template, and using this template, I want to send WhatsApp messages towards my customers who have placed the order using BigCommerce. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use this template to send WhatsApp messages. For that, I'm going to open my workflow, add another action step to this workflow right over here. And for the action application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Pabbly Chatflow. As with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, I'm going to send them messages. And for the action event, you can see there are multiple action events provided to you. As I want to send a template message, I'm going to select as send template message right here. And then I'm going to click on this connect button to build the connection between Pabbly Chatflow and Pabbly Connect. A window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection that you have. After coming on add new connection page over here, you can see it is asking for the token. Using this token, we're going to build the connection between Pabbly Chatflow and Pabbly Connect. So from where we can have the token, for that follow the steps given here below in the help there. It says navigate to settings, then select API and webhooks and copy the API token. So I'm going to log into my Pabbly Chatflow account, and to have the token from the left side of the panel, I'm going to go to settings, and from the drop down over here, I'm going to go towards this API and webhooks page right here. This is the token. I'm going to copy this token from here and paste it over here in this field, and then I'm going to click on this save button to build the connection. After connecting over here, it is asking for the recipient mobile number. To which mobile number do we want to send a WhatsApp message to? I want to send a WhatsApp message to the customer who have placed the order in our BigCommerce account. So I'm going to map the data of the mobile number in this field right over here. I'm going to map the data of the mobile number. You need to map the data with the country code but without the plus sign over here for the mobile number. Okay. After that, it is asking for the template name. So I've created template in my Pabbly Chatflow account in the name of order confirmation message. So for the template name from this drop down, I'm going to select it as order confirmation message. Okay. After that, as you're going to select the template name, the header type is going to be automatically selected right over here. Okay. I do not have any of the header parameters, media URL, so I'm going to skip the part over here. Okay. After that, it is asking for us to enter the body parameter. This is the first variable that we have created in the name of customer's name. So now this is the variable, and in this field we can enter the value of this first variable that we have created, that was for the customer's name. That is why it is asking for the customer's name right over here. So for the data of this field, I'm going to map the data of the name of my customer that I've received. This is the first name space the last name. Okay. And as you're going to create multiple variables in your template over here, according to, like, let's suppose I've created 3 variables, variable 1, 2 and 3. Let's suppose it's an example. And if you want to enter the value of those 3 variables, you will see 3 different fields for the variable 1. In the similar manner, you can see the variable 2 and the variable 3. Okay. According to the template that you have created and the variables that you have added. Okay. So as I've entered the value of the variable, after filling in all the required details over here, it says save and send test request button. But before clicking on this button over here, if I'm going to go back, for the recipient mobile number, I've entered a mobile number, and this mobile number is not a valid number. This is a dummy number right over here. A WhatsApp message cannot be forwarded to this dummy number over here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to remove this dummy number from here. Now, just for the test whether this workflow is working or not, a WhatsApp message is going to be forwarded towards my customers or not. So in place of this recipient mobile number, I'm going to enter my mobile number so I can check whether WhatsApp message is forwarding to me or not. Okay. So I'm going to enter my mobile number right here without the plus sign and the country code. So as I've entered the mobile number over here, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button over here. As I'm going to do that, we have received a response, which is a positive response. Status comes over here as success. It says message sent. This is the mobile number to which the WhatsApp message has been forwarded. So now to check whether I have received the WhatsApp message or not, I'm going to log into my WhatsApp using WhatsApp web. So this is my WhatsApp, and you can see where I have received a WhatsApp message successfully. It says hello new test. This was the name of the customer, and this is the same template that we have created using Pabbly Chatflow. So as I've received the WhatsApp message over here, now if you want to check whether a WhatsApp message has been forwarded, because this was my number, so I can check whether a WhatsApp message is forwarded. But if you want to check if the WhatsApp message is forwarded towards our customers or not, log into your Pabbly Chatflow account. And as you're going to come to your Pabbly Chatflow account, on the left side of the panel, you can see an option in the name of inbox. Open inbox over here. And as you go to open the inbox, you can see right over here, a WhatsApp message has been successfully forwarded towards this number. And this is the message that says hello new test. And this is the number you can see right away. This is my number. And this is the message that has been forwarded. And as it was read by me, you can see the status over here comes as send, delivered and read. Okay. Now, if I'm going to, let's suppose, reply back over here, I'm going to write over here as, hey, when my order is going to be delivered, I'm going to send this message over here as I forwarded this message. If I'm going to open my Pabbly Chatflow inbox, you can see the same message has been received to us that says, hey, when my order is going to be delivered. So now if you're going to send the WhatsApp message towards your customer on every 24-hour schedule, you can send only 2 messages from your end. And if they're going to reply, if your customer is going to reply towards those 2 messages, then you can send another new message towards your customer. But you can only send 2 messages to them, okay? If they do not reply, that's the limit. So if I want to write a reply over here, let's suppose I'm going to write it as this is the date when their order is going to be delivered to them. So I'm going to send them over here. And if I'm going to open my WhatsApp, I have received the date right over here. So in this manner, in the inbox, you can manage the chat with your customers, okay? So as the WhatsApp message has been forwarded successfully towards my customers, this means that we have successfully created an automation between BigCommerce and Pabbly Chatflow with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I am an owner of an e-commerce store, and using BigCommerce, I manage my online store like the purchases, sales and everything. And with the help of Chatflow, I send WhatsApp messages towards my customers. Over here, I wanted that as soon as by the customer, his order is going to be placed in my BigCommerce account towards the customer, I wanted to send a WhatsApp message. For the trigger, I've selected as BigCommerce new order created, as whenever a new order is going to be created by the customer, the response of that is going to be captured in our trigger. In the trigger, we have received the order ID, and with the help of the order ID using this action step, that is BigCommerce get order by ID, with the help of the ID, we are going to receive the order details like the customers' names and the details like the amount and all, okay? And as we have received the details, with the help of Pabbly Chatflow towards this customer, we have sent a WhatsApp message. For the action step, I've selected as Pabbly Chatflow send template message. And with Pabbly Connect, I have built a connection between these two applications in this manner. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.